Hello, this is Father Ken Lau, and welcome to the new episode of Nuggets for the Soul. I continue to talk about the four last things about death, judgment, heaven, hell. And also in this episode, I will be talking about purgatory. In the Catechism of the Catholic Church, paragraph 1030, it says there, all who die in God's grace and friendship, but still imperfectly purified, are indeed assured of their eternal salvation. But after that, they undergo purification, so as to achieve the holiness necessary to enter the joy of heaven. So for those who died in a state of grace, but still needs to be purified, they had to go to purgatory. I'd like to read this from a Facebook post on Catholic apologetics about common misconceptions about purgatory. So myth number 1, purgatory is a filter to those who will pass, will go to heaven, and those who will not will go to hell. The fact is, purgatory is not a filter that those who will pass will go to heaven, and those who will not will go to hell. At death, a person's eternal destiny is sealed, which is the particular judgment. He will either spend eternity in heaven or hell. Purgatory is a temporary place that people who are already assured of heaven may go to in order to prepare for heaven. So once in purgatory, a person can't alter their destiny. Myth number 2, there's no purgatory in the Bible. Fact is, in 1 Corinthians chapter 3, St. Paul describes a period after death, but before heaven, in which a Christian is purified with fire. That's purgatory. In Matthew chapter 12, Jesus mentions the possibility of sins being forgiven after death. And in 2 Maccabees 12, the practice of praying for the dead is commended. Myth number 3, purgatory is a way of being saved apart from Christ. The fact is, as already mentioned, purgatory is only for people who have died in friendship with Christ and are assured of heaven. Further, the purifying process of purgatory is only through the grace of Jesus Christ. So rather than being something in competition with Christ, purgatory is an occasion for the grace of Christ. 4th myth, indulgences are a way of buying salvation. The fact is, an indulgence is something granted by the church that limits or removes a person's need for purgatory. Indulgences do not, however, determine whether a person goes to heaven or hell. Further, while historically there have been abuses regarding indulgences, which is the selling of spiritual things, is considered a sin by the Catholic Church. So let's aim high, okay? Let's not aim for purgatory, even though we're assured of heaven when we're in purgatory, because when we miss purgatory, we go to hell. So let's aim high. Let's aim for heaven. And when we miss heaven, we go to purgatory. When we're aiming for heaven, we're trying with the best of our ability and with the help of the grace of God to avoid even venial sin. Okay, because if you're just aiming for purgatory, then you just avoid mortal sin. So that hopefully we die in a state of grace and we're already purified here on earth so that we go straight to heaven and we don't need to go through purgatory. Living Saints, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, we trust in you.